Cockspurs in the Cockpits, a poem of the times. In solidarity with the Jamaican Cockpit Maroons in their land claim fight against the government, it goes like this. Yes, me friend. Cockspur Maka Guine Juck some of them, right here in these Cockpit Mountains. Yes, getting ready they are, getting ready to knock fists, my star, knocking them down whole in the cockpits with her. They thought that this was going to be easy. Just go get it done and come back quickly. But it was for the first time ever that night that they were going there to see such a thing as the cockfight. They were wandering around and wondering in the car, hey, what are those bows really good for? But they were going to find this out really soon when she fell in, hardened, upon the old witch's boom. Yes, my friendly goon, zooming in on the wrong end of the enemy's broom. Yes, this sort was not what they were whoring for, to spoon. They wanted to hit upon a really big score. Yes, Mr. Mister. Go in and run those locals over, he said, and more. Just like we would have done to them, often before. But they were just about to learn the new score. Can't do us like you did those other ones, on the floor. We'd asked you to clearly define our borderlines. You came back bringing us a protected area sign, which fell, quite inconveniently, within the well-known and established square yards of mine. Thinking that we wouldn't hear you before the sign, like before signing off on those mining lots, then send in the machines to get it all done fast and clear us out of your ask favor. Yes, me breda. They wanted to clear us out of their guts bust out and rife, but beware of them, your ears are tough, alright, so you couldn't hear us, so it would have seemed. Good night, fair enough, my queen. Fear, I guess I'm in. Well, we'll give you that square in a dream. So, go right on in and catch up on your sleep in. But as for those other men with him, look at them, sneaking in. Those pimps were newbies. New to this sort of showbiz, they did not know these things, kids. They didn't know what went on in the cockpits. Not to worry though, somebody was about to know. Look, the game is now on. The roosters are in game mode as planned. All holes are corked and plugged up, the money pot scrubbed fast, and the bugs zapped. Let's go, Jack. As is, mount keys and clowns. Cockpit Cockmouth is just about to kill a cockpit stout, and in a round of John Crow Batty Rum, man. Go sidong. Yes, manly good son. Go take a seat on the ground because Cockpit Cockspur Maka stick guine lick somebody's cockatries way up there in those rear-end mountainous lattices. So, bring it on in. Bring your best legs to come bust out dancing. We've got something cooking up right here for you. The Bella Gut pot is now simmering the stew. Your Mata woman knows just what to do to keep the family fed. Then send you to bed down in a place called Content Town, as said. Now sleep tight. Go to bed, man, and have a good night. But she was about to cross-swipe the smile and turn to sell yet more unrefined snake oil. Falling hardened upon the already batched-up plan, and the schemes did spoil. Happened when they'd hatched another plan and fiddled away at filing those files off and on. As was seen when they were bringing in these things, yes, this was only the entry mile in. They were about to wipe the white teeth off somebody's grin, yes, me brethren, because our troops were ready and raring to go. Just as troops had done, often before. About things such as that, they didn't know squat. So, come right on in, said he to them. Come join us and dig into this steaming skin thing that we've got here cooking. What's on the menu? He'd ask Mass. Face screw. Not too much to do, he replied. Bless you. Just a little chicken stew to take to task. But he lied. Next to well seasoned and simmering your assed. Guess who? With a dash of dried Cockspur Maka dust alongside a pinch of guinea hen wheat to trust. Here comes Mass son with a head cup of rum. Dried petal blossoms from floral cockcomb mixed in there, and yet more garden eggs sprinkled with nutmeg and stirring, I hear. 3 duppy pumpkins and 9 cornmeal dumplings, 13 sliced eggplants to eat, then beat the sheet out of the ket drum around the boiling pot and chant defeat. Freetown isn't that free for anyone so that everyone can come and see, then go slicing off a portion of meat to go down with a cup of ganja tea. Comical stooges wanted to drill strange holes throughout these conical hills. Yes? Yes. The very hills through which fools were trying to pursue prey, which they couldn't quite see through still in those days, and got themselves killed in our doorways in paradise in one glorious night on the top of the hill. Nice place, eh? Yeah, man, but still. Look at this, if you will. Those liars were lying back down on the briar ground, dying. Eyes wide open as if looking at chirping, chattering, black-billed Amazon parrots, not flying, but one of them was seen sitting on the chieftain's head top, eyeing them. Those who were looking at me but couldn't quite see. The feathered fish head who was watching them pointedly. Looking through the bushes as fools walked into a trap laid out smart on the ancestors' back pass with the black cats we sometimes called pusses, as in, they came towards the attack. Now know this fact, because we won't sit passively by while you plunder and spoil the sacred endemic species. No, not those things the hands of my forefathers gave me on these hills. thriving sweetly. Your big missteps would have happened near Quickstep, where you'd supposed you'd come to find your gold basket. Yes? Yes, of lost treasures, in the land of look behind you, never. The troop you were to rally and send into Cave Valley made the worst mistakes on the booby trap near our gate. Flying the trap on the spot and testing our faith, yes, with stop, look, and listen to this fast. Hear that? Yes. Well, that's the sound of the men marching into the blade's ends, only to come bucking into a buck and screaming out their guts. Happened when they'd lost the 5 barley loaves, the lovely lunch the mother woman gave them near Martha Tick Cove, nearer to the cave than the nose, and the rest is history, as his story goes. But that was not to be told. It's still a mystery left lying listlessly at Minnacle's glory hole. Our glory is in that holy hole, not yours. Turning now to see these things looking back at me. You take our children away and go off putting them out on display, then get into your old habits of boasting away about all the wonderful things that you have done and are still doing today. But answer me this single question right away. What were our children doing before you came by this way? Well, not one. Here's another for you to ponder and consider withdrawing on. What will they be doing after you are already done and gone, as may be found written in your log on? But sir, yes, I hear you, but sir, if you should open this door, our land won't be the same as before. A precedent would have been set for the claimants to get the claim, yes, and to score some more. To spoil the land, the people's good name, and much more than before, while dumping your poison us something sinting on our door, in the water main, and everything more again. Now, tell me this, what will then become of these children whom you are here loving so very much? Hiss, and hastening to come plunder and spend like dust. Table fist. Now, take your dirty hands off our children's pinkney dam and go away, sir, please, and get thee lost, pleaser. Thank you, sir. Yes, wordplay is the order of the day around here, I guess. And now the poet has spoken. Over to you to like, share, and comment. We would appreciate it if you could subscribe to it and follow us as well. Thank you.